Welcome back to Elite Rentals. I'm James Corwell. Today we're looking at inside the Pershing XA-1 sport yacht, where luxury meets performance. Subscribe for more yacht charter insights, link in the description. Let's start with what Pershing XA-1 actually is. XA-1 is a Pershing sport yacht in the celebrated X series, built by Pershing, part of the Ferretti Group in Italy. At around 28 metres in length, she blends the brand's race-bred performance with a surprising level of space and comfort for a yacht in this category. From my experience, Pershing charters appeal to guests who want to cover more coastline in a day, arrive at lunch on time even when the breeze is up, and still enjoy the refinement you expect from a premium crewed yacht. Design pedigree first. Pershing's lines are by Fulvio De Simone, and XA-1 carries the signature long, low profile that cuts cleanly through the air. You'll notice the sweeping side windows, the sculpted air intakes, and the generous glazing along the salon. They're not just aesthetic, they improve light, sightlines, and overall guest comfort. Structurally, the 9X platform uses advanced composites with carbon fibre reinforcement to reduce weight and increase rigidity. That combination is a big part of why XA-1 can cruise briskly with stability and deliver a dry, composed ride at high speed. Now, performance. Pershing is about speed you can actually use. XA-1 is driven by twin MTU engines paired to surface drives, giving you that distinctive rooster tail and extremely efficient high-speed running. Top speed is around 42 knots depending on load and conditions, with a fast, confident cruise in the 30s when the sea is kind, and a more economical pace available when you prefer to slow the day down. A detail worth noticing is the shallow draft, approximately 1.7 metres, which is helpful when you want to anchor closer to beaches or approach smaller coves where deeper keel boats hesitate. Most first-time charterers don't realise how that flexibility opens up more lunch spots and shorter tender rides. Let's talk deck experience, because on XA-1 most of your day will be spent outside. The aft cockpit is the heart of daytime life. You have a comfortable dining area shaded by the hardtop, a sofa and loose seating that can be rearranged around a low table, and a large sunpad just aft. The transition from cockpit to salon is practically seamless. The glass doors slide back and the salon window drops, so the whole main deck feels like one continuous space. That easy flow matters when you're serving lunch for 8, while some guests are sunbathing and others prefer the breeze with a bit of shade. Forward, the bow transforms into a second lounge with a settee and sun pads. A place for morning coffee or sunset. On a Pershing, I often suggest taking the bow during high-speed passages. It's surprisingly calm behind the windscreen, and the sense of motion is exhilarating without being overwhelming. A small tip here: pack soft-sided day bags if you plan to move between bow and aft during cruises. They tuck safely under seats without scuffing the furniture. Down at water level, XA-1's beach setup is built around a hydraulic swim platform. It lowers to create a floating terrace for swimming and embarking the tender. Most Pershing yachts in this size bracket carry a compact jet tender in a garage and a curated selection of water toys. The crew will usually stage the toys from the platform while keeping a safe perimeter. A detail worth noticing is how quickly the team can convert from cruising mode to swim mode. On a well-run Pershing like XA-1, that's often a 5 to 10 minute operation. Water safety is always top priority. With surface drives, the props sit aft and high relative to many conventional shaft boats, which keeps them well clear when you're at anchor and the engines are off. The crew will establish a swimmer's zone and keep eyes on the platform whenever guests are in the water. If you enjoy early mornings, ask the captain for a pre-breakfast swim stop. The sea is calmer, the light is better, and you'll have anchorages to yourselves. Inside, the main salon balances minimal lines with soft textures. Large side windows keep the horizon in view, and the low furniture helps maintain sightlines so it never feels cramped. You have a lounge area aft, a dining nook or convertible table amidships depending on the configuration, and forward the helm is separated enough that the captain can work while guests chat nearby. Sound insulation is better than most expect from a performance yacht, so conversation is comfortable even when you're pushing on. Accommodation on XA-1 is set up for up to 8 guests overnight in 4 cabins. A full beam owner's suite, a midships, a forward VIP, and 2 guest cabins that can be arranged as doubles or twins depending on the layout. Each has an ensuite. The owner's cabin benefits from the hull's beam, with a generous berth, a settee or vanity, and good storage. If you're travelling with family, I recommend placing early risers in the forward VIP. It's convenient to the main stair and keeps footsteps away from the master when breakfast starts. For couples travelling together, the flexible twin cabins are helpful. They can be made up as doubles when needed. Comfort systems are a key part of the experience. XA-1 is equipped with gyroscopic stabilisation to reduce roll at anchor and improve comfort under way. You'll also have climate controls owned by cabin and throughout the salon, plus thoughtful lighting that can drop to warmer tones in the evening. One detail worth noticing: joystick docking paired with bow and stern thrusters takes the drama out of marinas. On charter, smooth arrivals matter. They set the tone for the entire evening, especially when you're stepping ashore into a busy waterfront restaurant. From an operational standpoint, a Pershing-like XA-1 is run by a professional, compact crew, typically a captain, a deckhand, a stewardess, and a chef stew or second stewardess, depending on itinerary. On day charters, that team handles lines, tender shuttles, water toys, meal service and housekeeping in parallel, which is why the day feels effortless. A small tip here: share any dietary preferences before you step aboard. Pershing galleys are efficient but not oversized, so advanced planning lets the chef provision the right way and keep service punctual even while you're moving. If you're thinking about planning a charter, Elite Rentals can help. We match you with the right captain and crew style for how you like to travel. The link is in the description. Let's look at how XA-1 performs across a typical charter day. Morning, a fast run to a sheltered cove, anchors down, swim platform lowered, and a light breakfast on the aft deck. Late morning, a short hop to a snorkeling spot. XA-1's shallow draft gives you options that larger, deeper yachts can't risk. Lunch, a Mediterranean spread served family style under the hardtop while the captain keeps a comfortable lee. Afternoon, a relaxed cruise at a moderate pace to your evening destination. With this kind of performance, you can change the plan if the wind shifts without losing the day. Range and speed planning are practical considerations. While XA-1 has the legs for longer coastal passages, the sweet spot on charter is using that speed tactically. Short runs, better anchorages, and flexibility when reservations change. Most first-time guests are surprised by how calm the ride is at quick cruising speeds when seas are moderate. If conditions kick up, the captain will often choose a slightly slower pace in exchange for better comfort. With a Pershing, you still arrive well ahead of most yachts. Entertainment and connectivity are well sorted. Expect multi-zone audio that extends to the foredeck lounge and cockpit, smart TV in the salon and master, and reliable 4G 5G routing for streaming and remote work when needed. A practical note: if you need a dedicated workspace, ask the crew to set up a quiet corner in the salon or master during the day. With stabilizers running, it's steady enough for calls and emails even at anchor. Storage is thoughtfully integrated. You'll have space for soft luggage under beds and in hanging lockers. On deck, the crew will secure day bags and cameras so they're readily accessible but safe when the yacht accelerates. Footwear is typically stored in dedicated lockers by the salon entrance. That keeps teak in good condition and reduces sand on board. If you plan to do lots of swimming, bring quick dry items and a light cover-up. The turnaround between swims, lunch and marina arrivals can be fast on a Pershing schedule. Who is XA-1 best for? Couples and families who value time. If you like the idea of breakfast in one bay, lunch in another, and a sunset mooring near town without long transits, this yacht fits. It's also ideal for a celebratory day charter, engagements, milestone birthdays, because the deck flow is perfect for hosting and the profile turns heads when you arrive. For a week, it works well as a hub for coastal cruising. Think a string of islands, short hops each day, and a balance of quiet swim stops and curated dinners ashore. Sample day plan: depart mid-morning 35 minutes, at a comfortable fast cruise to a sheltered cove, swim session and platform aperitifs, lunch on the aft deck, a second swim or toy session, then a scenic late afternoon run at a relaxed speed into a marina for dinner reservations. The crew readies towels and amenities for a quick change, and you step ashore on time without fuss. One more detail worth noticing: sound and vibration levels. Pershing's composite construction and careful insulation mean salon conversation is natural even when underway. If you're sensitive to motion, ask the captain to stabilize at anchor for lunch and to choose leeward routes for afternoon runs. Most days you'll forget you're on a high-performance yacht until you glance at the wake. As for availability, XA-1 is offered as a fully crewed charter through Elite Rentals. We tailor the itinerary, provisioning and pace to your group, whether it's a fast-paced day of exploration or a slower family week with lots of swim time. If you have anchorages or restaurants in mind, share them early. With a yacht this quick, we can connect the dots in ways that would be unrealistic on slower boats. Elite Rentals creates custom itineraries for every destination. If XA-1 aligns with your plans, or if you'd like alternatives with similar performance, use the link in the description and we'll propose a shortlist based on dates, group size, and style. To recap the essentials, Pershing XA-1 is about usable speed, seamless indoor-outdoor living, 4 comfortable cabins for up to 8 guests, stabilization for calm lunches and quiet nights, and a pro crew that makes the day feel effortless. It's an Italian sport yacht with real-world practicality, the kind of boat that gives you your time back. Thanks for watching. If you're ready to plan your charter, you visit Elite Rentals using the link in the description, and don't forget to subscribe for more yacht insights.